back again, guys. You have to realize this, that I had to restart the video. But anyway, your boy's back. Like I'm saying, I'm gonna need to tell you how to do tips, tricks, and helpful hints. Basically, I'm also looking at the battery charging too. Your boy's gonna start like this. I recommend, actually, the first tip I will give y'all. The tip number one is start with the description. Come up with a description, repeatedly use that 3D video. If you have least, then I would suggest to actually get a phone app called Google Keeps. Links down in the description below to see what I'm using. Plus, it'll give you the gears I've used. Excuse me. That was Sharon talking. Another thing, guys, I would suggest to invest in gears. Like, I'll recommend my gears down below again. Once again, look at my gears, my apps, what I've used, stuff like that. Another thing, guys, the gears I'm using currently haven't been using them because of my phone mount. It's not recommended for it. Another thing, guys, oh, this shit smells. Shit stinks. Another thing, guys, you have to realize that I can't see my mouth talking. You have to realize that basically I suggest start with a header, then the neck, then I suggest start the gear at the very bottom. That way people can see what software you're using, then do the gears like a camera, any kind of gears you have, like cameras, tripods, mics, stuff like that. Then you want to put your software before your gears, like your editor, your thumbnail maker, things like that, guys. Another thing I'll give y'all another tip. Second tip is basically give your title a good long name. That's my tip right there. Give your title a good long name. You don't know how to do that, just start coming up before you making the video. If your video is about near garbage, don't botch it up. That's really what ruins your videos. Shoot, but y'all realize this, basically I'm going to tell you like it is. Once you start with YouTube, it's going to be a long haul grind. That's one big problem, people. People think they're going to hit 1 million views and 1 million subscribers. And guys, to be fair with y'all, and the reason why I'm doing YouTube, it's kind of really a coping mechanism for me. But it's just fun for me because I love to edit, love to vlog, stuff like that. Tip number 3, whatever the hell tip on, tip number something. Pretty much put like this. Try to cut out the ums and ahs, because you know that would not work out. That really won't. And if you're like doing some things, say like this, you want to get your Google Keeps on your phone. I would recommend doing that, because you can do that. That way it saves you a lot of time. I suggest put like a header. Go back to tip number 1. Put your header, all that stuff, all your stuff you're doing on Google Keeps. Another thing, guys, I would suggest to use Google Keeps for, because it kind of really helps you out. If you're a mobile streamer, you ain't hit the mile mark yet for YouTube to recognize your channel as is growing quick enough. I would suggest to use Streamlab. I'm not using Streamlab. I don't stream. I wish I would right now, but I don't have the mobile data. But anyway, guys, go back to the tips. Bro. I would suggest to download some software like video editing for one, and then second of all, download thumbnail thing, then make a channel banner with professional look good enough. Channel banner is good and all, but I suggest start with doing it good enough for it to be good. Another thing, guys, my tip right here it is, recommended tip. Get your tripod that'll be stable. Manfrotto 1, Froto Pro, X Go, power bank tripod, or your Lanzi handle box, power handle, which is technically good enough for me. Another thing, guys, if you're going to do that, I'll suggest get you a camera. I'll suggest recommend using your phone for a while, see how that works for you. And boy, if you start liking YouTube a lot more, invest into equipment that'll go with it. And I'll suggest invest in a mic, like Rode Video Mic Me, Rode Video Micro, Comica mic, Comica shotgun mic. It's got two different cords, one for DSLRs, one for SLRs. Not SLR, but DSLRs and phones. That's one of my top recommended, pretty much. Another thing, guys, if you have some type of way to make headshots like this, I'll also link that down below, pretty much. I try not to say too much. That makes you look like a total bloody noob. That's another thing, guys. Y'all don't want to look like a total slob. Make sure you take care of yourself. Another thing, guys. Try to show your personality, because people love personality. And there's too much and there's too little showed on YouTube. Don't go batshit crazy on your personality. If you do that, you'll lose sight of yourself and lose sight of YouTube, what matters. I mean, give thanks to the people who really actually made your YouTube what it is now. I am supporting your boy. Shoot, damn. I do support my good friend of mine. He had hit 58 subs. But I will read his analytics, but not any others. Another thing, guys, if y'all gonna make a car vlog with a phone, I would recommend not cheaping out. Those phones tend to run up the bill. But another thing, guys, another tip for y'all. It is based on, I would suggest try to use Google Chromes, and that way y'all can see what you're gonna look at. Raise the dang thing up a little bit, right? Y'all can see my head. And that way, guys, you have to realize some things are willingly to put to work. I would like to say like this. And the way I'm making my end cards, I'm not making end cards. I'm putting things out there for y'all. A tip for y'all is to be yourself on YouTube. Don't do stupid stuff, but just show your personality. Show for who you are. YouTube is a big fun thing to do. Start with a phone. If you're vlogging, start with a phone. I'm really recommending doing that. Another thing, guys, I would recommend anyone else doing. If you're gonna start gaming, start on a console. If you start Urbex and start with your phone. Start with a camera that will actually progress into a bigger camera. That way you can start filming a lot more, like night vision camera, stuff like that for urbexing. Dumpster diving, I would recommend gloves. I highly recommend gloves because it's nasty as hell. Another thing, guys, if y'all want to start something like this, and my two top contender tips, I'll reveal them now. Yeah, tip number 1 or 2 or 3, whatever the hell it is now. Basically, I would recommend y'all to get some type of form of way you can use unlimited talk and text. Be the best format you can go for. If you're living outside the world, get internet. Go for it. Knock yourself out. But guys, I would recommend anyone who loves the video, try to get your family on board to enjoy the video with you. And try to see if your friends, family, anyone that recommends to go with you. Just don't be shy. Like, I got really family that are prideful. I don't give 2 shits in the wind. But guys, your boy will exit out for the night. Your boy's gonna see y'all tomorrow with another life and another vlog. Will be out tomorrow. Peace. By the way, the vlogs will be out at 8 o'clock U.S. Central Standard Time. Okay? Peace out for the night.